was there, Steve Lynch, myself, and family members, and we did another one 3 days before 9/11 in Washington, D.C. with family members. And they're calling on the president to keep his word to them, that they have a right to see the 28 pages, and the American people do also.
Now, if the 28 pages comes out, what do you expect will come of that?
You know what will come of it? It will be exactly what it needs to be. It helps educate the American people to what happened on 9/11, and it doesn't do anything any more or less. And I would tell you, Alex, that if people really want to, Bob Graham down in Florida, I've talked to him. He Skyped during one of our interviews to give his call to the president to declassify. I have spoken to Senator Manchin just 2 weeks ago, as a matter of fact. I've spoken to Senator Paul about it. The American people need to see this information. If it was national security issues that involved, I would not be on your show today. It's only about relationships.
Well, look at how Vice President Biden apologizes this weekend to the Prince of Qatar over coming out and saying that our, quote, allies should stop arming ISIS. It's on record they're arming ISIS. So how have we gotten to the point that we're so controlled by these Arab states that they could be funding al-Qaeda under the name ISIS, and our vice president has to apologize when he states the truth?
Alex, that's why, again, I think that America needs the kind of leadership that Rand Paul, just like his father Ron Paul, would have led this nation, to help us to understand that we have a Constitution, and if we don't follow the Constitution, then we're headed for worse times than what we see today, and it's not really good right now either. I don't understand why. I mean, this is the way I feel about it. First of all, we had no business going into Iraq. We would be better off with Saddam Hussein in leading the people of Iraq. He understood his country a lot better than the Bush people did. We have created the problems we've got in the Middle East right now by going into Iraq. Obama should not have bombed Libya and taken out Gaddafi. That country is about to fall apart right now as well. We need to start taking care of our own problems here in America. Fix our problems with the border. Make sure that we protect people from diseases coming into this country. We need to stop worrying about the world and fix our own problems right here in America.
That's right. Even the New York Times admits that ISIS ammunition had U.S. origins. And this goes right back to the same 9/11 issues. They're creating and aiding these monsters so that they can be used as a pretext to take American liberty away. Congressman Jones, thank you so much for the time, and I'd love to get you back up to cover the waterfront anytime. And I appreciate your leadership there in the House. You just absolutely stand on principle and the Bill of Rights and Constitution. And I know there's a lot of new people getting into Congress as well. I've seen the Republican leadership with the Democrats try to block the Tea Party's ascension. But we need the new blood. We need the Republican leadership to stop blocking a libertarian conservative takeover. What is your gut, and what's the word, the feeling on the Hill at the Senate? Do you think the Democrats are going to lose the Senate?
I think there's still a 50-50 chance that could happen, and I would tell you that we need to change the leadership in the House, and we got a small group working together. We've got a mountain to climb, but we need to change the leadership in the House, and we need to get people who understand there is a Constitution, and you can't be bought by money.
Who do we, I mean, you could be a great Speaker of the House. I mean, how do we get rid of Boehner, who funded Obamacare and protects Obama and supports all these new wars and supports arming ISIS? I mean, how do we get rid of Boehner?
Well, we're trying. We've got a small group of about 7. I will not call their names. You can understand that. Your listeners can understand. But I have been told that there are 3 different groups. But in one group, I don't know who is in the other 2 groups. But we need 20 to 25 Republicans that will stand up on the day we're sworn in and not call the name of John Boehner, and then we can stop it and get it going to a second round, and then somebody will emerge.
Well, as soon as you can, I'd like to have you back up about that for another 15, 20-minute interview. Jones.house.gov. You can find his Twitter, Representative Walter Jones, as well. A lot of excellent articles and videos on the sites. Thank you so much for the time, sir.
Thank you, sir. Always a pleasure, Alex. God bless America.
God bless. God bless America. God bless you. There goes Congressman Jones. We'll be back with your phone calls on Ebola and more. Stay with us.
My Magic Mud is a tooth whitening powder that removes plaque and detoxifies your mouth. It's safe for your enamel, giving you a beautiful polish and a dentist-like clean after every use. My Magic Mud is also the perfect remedy for pain caused by sensitivity. It strengthens your teeth and gums for a strong, healthy smile. The ingredients are 100% natural and it's safe for children. Simply brush with My Magic Mud right before bedtime for a cleaning you can count on. Visit mymagicmud.com.
Hi, this is Ted Anderson. Have you ever wondered why banks, stockbrokers, investment advisors won't talk about gold IRAs? They've been available since 1986, yet the financial industry won't recognize the value of gold for your retirement. Gold has outperformed paper investments, yet no word about IRAs. If you would like to have gold for your retirement, call 800-686-2237. Don't get left behind by rising inflation and low returns. Call 800-686-2237. Secure your future and call 1-800-686-2237.
What good is a Big Berkey water filter?
We get that question a lot here at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. And in a word, the answer is protection. Protection from water main breaks, E. coli contamination, environmental chemical spills, pesticide runoff, chlorine taste and smell, and all forms of fluoride. Plus, Big Berkey water filters are the original gravity water filter system and most trusted on the market for a reason. Tested by multiple independent NSF EPA certified labs, they are the gold standard in water purification. At only 1.7 cents a gallon, a single set of filters can last for 5 to 10 years. That means big savings. Big Berkey, the one that's powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water. Get a Big Berkey today at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. GCN listeners receive 5% off all ceramic filter systems. Visit our website or call 1-877-99-BERKEY. That's 877-99-BERKEY. Big Berkey Water Filters, for the love of clean water.
Hi, folks. Alex Jones here with some important information. I want to tell you about Matt Redhawk and his team of patriots over at My Patriot Supply. Several years ago, Matt was sitting in his two-bedroom apartment, frustrated with the direction this country was headed and the charlatans willing to sell us out for a quick buck. Deciding to take action, a company run by patriots for patriots was born. My Patriot Supply has never taken a loan or accepted outside funding. They now operate 2 distribution facilities and employ over 50 hardworking American men and women. It is rare to find companies who practice what they preach. And that's why I stock my pantry with high-quality storable foods from My Patriot Supply. Go to mypatriotsupply.com/Alex today for special offers on emergency food storage, or call their preparedness specialist at 866-229-0927. That's 866-229-0927. Do business with someone who shares your values. mypatriotsupply.com/Alex.
Question: could too many GMO foods and toxins be overloading your digestive and immune systems? Answer: yes. If you're searching for a powerful detox that's gentle enough to use every day, use Pro-EM1 from Teraganix. Pro-EM1 is a powerful liquid probiotic that uses good bacteria to suppress pathogens and gently eliminate toxins from your body. A healthy digestive system will cleanse and remove toxins, support weight loss, improve absorption of food nutrients, and aid in controlling yeast and other infections. Pro-EM1 is made with only non-GMO and certified organic ingredients, has no preservatives, and is dairy, soy, wheat, and gluten-free. Pro-EM1 is the key to your digestive health. Order Pro-EM1 Daily Probiotic Cleanse at Teraganix.com, spelled Teraganix.com, or call toll-free 866-369-3678. That's 866-369-3678. Also available through Amazon Prime. Pro-EM1 from Teraganix. Life's getting better.
What happened was Walter Jones and staff had thought he was on in the 3rd hour, but they got their time zones messed up, so he was on earlier in the hour. That's why callers had to hold. I want to go to a bunch of calls, everybody that's been holding, and then I'm going to get back into the news. Big breaking news. Apocalypse scenario, close quote, is what the top professor, virologist, is warning of. Apocalypse scenario. Discoverer of Ebola virus fears that it could mutate. Professor warns of humanitarian catastrophe. That just went up on Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. Another headline, journalist with Ebola arrives at Nebraska hospital. Another headline, cop threatens to take man's baby to child services over refusal to show ID. Nervousness could be a cause to have your kid taken. I tell you, and meanwhile, there are just crack houses full of little kids everywhere. That's my issue with Child Protective Services, is they'll leave a kid with obviously super abusive people, and then they'll take kids away because they played at a park 100 feet away. It's just, you know, a 10-year-old. It's just so politically correct. I can't figure it out.
Just happened here in Texas.
Yeah, it just happened here in Texas, famously. I mean, it's wild.
2-year-old.
Now, I want to go to your phone calls, as I said. Breaking, Paul Watson's article should be up there any minute, dealing with the CIA insider who predicted that they would launch an Ebola false flag. In fact, it just went up, red-linked. CIA insider warned of Ebola false flag in September. So I'm going to go to your calls now. When we're done with the first round of calls, I'll play that clip and get to that article. Rich in Oregon, thanks for holding. You got cut off by a break earlier. Go ahead and make your points.
My point is the Ebola obviously is a false flag. You have plenty of whistleblowers. You have plenty of evidence of that. You also have plenty of support from your listeners, and also getting back to the documents that you have. My question is, or maybe just get your take on it, why isn't somebody paying for this?
That's what I've been asking is, we know they're bringing people in that have Ebola. We know they're not quarantining those that had it, their families that could be spreading it. We just know that they've violated all the protocols and law, all the defaults, and it's like leaving the hatch open on a submarine when you submerge. It is totally criminal, and I think they're just setting the precedent, because a bunch of lawyers run this administration, to just get away with bloody murder. This is what criminals love to do. When they don't get caught or don't get in trouble, what do? They escalate. They get more bold. They get more out of control. They start taunting. This is basic criminology. And I think they want to use an Ebola outbreak to basically bring in martial law. That could be what's happening here. What do you think?
I hope not. It's a scary thing, you know. I just don't know what to say. All I can say is I appreciate everything you do, Alex. Keep up the good work. I mean, there's really nothing else I could say about it.
I'm shell-shocked as well. I mean, I woke up at like 4 a.m. this morning, and I just laid there staring out the window at the stars. And I was just thinking to myself, why is this happening? Why is the elite... So, listen, they shouldn't have given him a visa. The guy, it turns out, knew he had Ebola and came here. Of course. What do you think is going to happen with countries with millions of people now set to get Ebola, according to the computer models? They're going to try to go to a country that has medical care. And they can't get into Europe. They can't get in the Middle East. They're going to come here. They can't get into Asia. They're going to come here because America is a joke. And I don't say that with enjoyment. I love this country. But we're just such a joke now. Wild Man in Texas, you're on the air.
God bless you, brother.
God bless you. Go ahead.
And by the way, I'm a Monteith as well. There ain't too many of us left, but at any rate.
So your last name's a Monteith as well?
Yes, sir. It is.
Isn't that an old Scottish nobility name?
Yes, it is. It is Scottish. As a matter of fact, they wrote a book about the Monteiths, and my dad had got it, but it got stolen from when he passed away in '95. He was a year younger than Dr. Stan Monteith, and it made me kind of look, because that picture you had of him, he had my granddad's nose. Dr. Stan Monteith did, so it makes me wonder if he wasn't a cousin of my dad. I'd have to look into it.
Who knows?
Find out.
But a noble line.
Yeah, it is. I can't hold a candle to him or you, either one. But I'm spreading the word up here in Amarillo as fast and hard as I can. People think I've just escaped from the nut hut, but I really don't care, because people got to wake up. But at any rate, on this Ebola thing, you had Steele on. I was watching that program when he was on, and you had Paul Joseph Watson and
I don't want to cut you off. Stay there. I'm going right back to you, Wild Man, then Truth Raider, Lab Rat, Shane, and others. I want to hear from EMTs. We had some of those calls yesterday. Your take on all this, 800-259-9231.
We're on the march.